Well, I'm sorry for the noise of the traffic, but I want to share an emotional truth from the book I'm reading. And if you have someone with a disability of any sort who makes constant attempts at even the smallest victories, listen to how important it is for us to give attention to our loved one when they make a small victory, or at least give them some sort of applause. So you can look it up yourself in the book. Helen Keller, chapter 13. Now, I'm not going to read to you. I'm going to share what I've underlined, and you can think about it. See if I can hold it still enough. So on point here, she's talking about once she learned how to make sounds that were understandable with her voice. She was taught how to make actual syllables and letters and sounds, not just nonsensical sounds. She says, where I bracketed and underlined, she says, my soul, conscious of new strength, came out of bondage and was reaching through those broken symbols of speech to all knowledge and all faith. The point is what I've underlined, conscious of new strength. So if your little one or loved one is dealing with whatever ailment or disability and they make some progress, help reinforce the fact they have some new strength. Can she stand on her own just a little bit longer? Can they communicate just a little bit more? Do they feel better? What if they're making some sort of progress? To them, it is, as it says here, make them they'll be conscious of a new strength. Okay, and then lastly, this will be short. Flip the page. Of course, you can pause the video to read it for yourself. She explains how, at the very top here, she just got done explaining how using her fingers and hands to spell letters and communicate with other deaf, blind, dumb people or her teachers, as it says here at the top, where no tone of love, meaning how exciting it is to be able to use her voice now, because she can add a tone, she can express with it versus just literally spelling letters into someone's hands with her fingers. So think of that. If you're helping someone learn through their disability some sort of tactic or an assistive device or something that helps them think about this, let them know that now they're enabled to be able to express or do whatever it is, where used to there was no tone of love. So let them know they can express more with what they've learned. Below, and here she starts talking about how excited she realized with her voice, her dogs, see there, my dogs obeyed my commands. She was able to speak in winged words that need no interpretation. So for once, she could be in control of some of her environment. Think of your loved one who may now be able to use their voice or use some sort of device, assistive something, to command things. Like her just being able to call her pet gave her a sense of control of her environment. And then where this other line part, winged words that need no interpretation, meaning she can just say it, whatever the words are. She doesn't have to spell it out and have an interpreter. There's no need for interpretation. As I talked, happy thoughts fluttered up out of my words that might perhaps have struggled in vain to escape my fingers. Get that? with her words, she's able to express emotion or love. Here might have struggled in vain to escape my fingers. So that's empowering. Think of that. If you can help your loved one, if they can get past what may not have a tone to it or an emotion to it, help them learn how to express, whether they're drawing or writing or something, once they're enabled a little bit more. Okay, so then down here we have underlined peculiar difficulties. And that's just something anyone with a disability or ailment can understand. Like with me, I'm deaf with a cochlear implant. So right away, if someone says, can you use a phone here at work? No, I can't hold a phone to my head. Or I can't hear around a corner anymore. You all can. Anyway, peculiar, think of that with your loved one. They have peculiar difficulties, really specific to them. Okay, something more exciting. I'm going to read this, then you can pause it and think about it for your situation. Discouragement and weariness cast me down frequently, but the next moment, the thought that I should soon be at home and show my loved ones what I had accomplished spurred me on, and I eagerly looked forward to their pleasure in my achievement. So once your little one or loved one has learned some new tactic or gone through therapy and gained a little bit more of something progress, no, they're going to want to show you. They're going to want to share it, show you, just the same as, well, okay, so knowing that, we'll end it on this page is what I've hot bracketed. She's discussing when she would spell out lettering with her fingers to the hand of another person who is interpreting or quote listening. She said, the position of the hand is as easy to feel as it is to see. I do not feel each letter any more than you see each letter separately when you read. So she's discussing how I place my hand on the hand of the speaker so lightly as not to impede its movements. Again, the position of the hand is as easy to feel as it is to see. I do not feel each letter any more than you see each letter separately when you read. So when it looks like you see someone spelling out with their fingers into the hand of the recipient, they're not having to really consciously feel each individual letter, just like we don't read each letter of a word. So that was fascinating. And we'll end with one more, bracketed right here. This is talking about how we should give applause and attention to our loved one when they do gain some more independence or ability to do something on their own, no matter how little the victory is. So she says, my eyes fill with tears now as I think of how my mother pressed me close to her, speechless and trembling with delight, taking in every syllable that I spoke. And specifically, here's what I bracketed. While little Mildred seized my hand and kissed it and danced, and my father expressed his pride and affection in a big silence. So what she's saying was she was really leaning on the fact that what she's gained makes her family happy, and they are so happy for her. So her mother grabbed her and pulled her close to specifically her little sibling, as she says here, while little Mildred seized my free hand and kissed it and danced. So think of that. Whoever in your life is dealing with their disability or ailment, once they have been empowered, give them the attention, reminding them that they can express with love now versus just literally spelling out letters or communicating on just a functional way. They can express with emotion or love, and then reward them with so much celebratory response when they come to you at their therapy session, no matter how routine it is. You have been to therapy again or whatever. Do like, let's think of this. Little Mildred sees my hand, kissed it, and danced. So let's kiss the hand and dance out of being so happy for our disabled friends and family.